Hi, Kaye.
Hi, how are you?
Can you tell us a little bit about what you're demonstrating
Well, he
today?
knows way more than I do. I just am going to stand here and help him.
Okay.
He's the brains.
So, Philip, I had no idea that I could fall in love with an ironing board before.
I know.
But this is a game changer for sure.
Yep.
It's actually much more than just an iron.
Yeah.
It's a whole system
Yes.
that you can do so much more than just like press your clothes, you know?
Yes.
Especially for a quilter or for a garment sew, a tool has so many more options, especially because look at the steam.
Careful,
You have to do the glamour shot.
Yeah,
right?
look at this. I can even like steam myself, you know?
he showers every morning.
So the reason he can do that without getting third-degree burns
Yes, it is. It's actually a dry steam.
a dry steam.
A dry
Okay.
steam, so that means there's not as much humidity in the water,
Yes.
and the steam particles are much finer than a regular steam, and therefore you can really penetrate much deeper into your fabrics also. And on top of that, it's also a hygienic steam,
Yes.
so it kills all bacteria, dust mites, fungi
Oh my
in your
goodness.
clothes, textiles, or whatnot. So you can really purify and clean
Yes.
your quilt, your shirts, your bedding, whatever you have. Just take the Laurastar and go over and steam it, and it will
Yes.
kill all these bacteria.
Yes.
What I want to show you here quickly, if you step
Sure.
back a little
Let
bit.
me turn around
Even
and maybe
better.
you can show everyone this. So this is a complete system. If you see, this is a full ironing board, and inside the ironing board there is something very special.
Exactly. So watch this shirt here. What happens if I lift the iron up? Look at what happens now.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
create an air cushion underneath here.
Up
So,
air. Okay.
Exactly. So that helps me for that when I.
So you're literally steaming and it's
Exactly.
pushing.
Not
Yes.
touching, or even better.
It's not going to burn the fibers.
No, it's a silk blouse. And look at this. Look at this. You know, I can shoot in some steam and the wrinkles go out. You know.
That's
Isn't
amazing.
it amazing how fast you can iron your clothes?
Yes.
So this is like a whole system.
You
that
need
I
one that's
can
about
air up.
half again as big as your one you wear right now. That you have with you.
To show you.
Yeah.
Either
So the benefit of it pushes air up, or
Yeah.
you can have the suction
Exactly,
that
so it
pulls
sucks.
the steam through the
And dries.
fibers.
And dries.
So you're not just pressing a hot iron and like melting the fibers of
For
the
example,
material.
yes.
So why are you going to?
And look at the jackets. Show her that, like if you need
A lot of people nowadays also use steamers, so I don't know if you can see the wrinkles on here. Can
Yes,
you? Yeah, let's see.
yes.
So with this iron, look, I go up and down twice, and the
Oh,
wrinkles are out. And it's
my
actually, if you
goodness.
could touch it, it's dry, you
Yes.
know, so that it won't re-wrinkle. And that's a big benefit of the Laurastar again.
Yes. That's a big benefit
Oh.
for quilters, because when you purchase high quality premium fabric, you don't want to just go home and burn it, you know? I mean, just like
But
squish
it's a
it and
refreshing
burn
thing.
it.
Then that's what we were talking about. Is imagine how nice it would be to take your vintage quilts, for example, the old fabric, it just fractures because of the dryness. And that's what Philip was explaining to me, that then by steaming that, I can't launder it because it would disintegrate.
Yeah.
But I can steam it and refresh it and give that 1800s quilt some more years.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
This is just phenomenal.
It is, yes. And it's really the steam that makes it so unique, but it's also the quality of the product.
Yes.
We're a Swiss company, as you can hear, I'm from Switzerland too, and it's designed to last. It's not a throwaway product. It's also designed to be repaired or
So,
serviced.
I can say, because we've been here for 3 days, there have been several consumers that say, I have had my Laurastar for 30 years.
Yes.
That is great news. That's great news.
Yeah,
And
yours,
rarely-
yours has...
I'm 10 years on my first one, and it's rare that a domestic iron will last past a year.
Yes.
It really is. And then you throw them away, and they're not really repairable
Yeah.
in most cases.
Yeah.
And
When you think about it, if you own a top of the line sewing or embroidery machine, you need to really have a nice iron.
comparable
system for ironing to go with it. Like, I can't imagine buying a top of the line sewing machine and then having a $25 iron that squishes my fabric and burns the fibers.
Exactly.
And-
Truly, the iron has probably as much to do with the success, especially of quilts, of a quilt, as a sewing machine does. Because the sewing machine is a stitch,
Yes.
This is a finishing element.
Yes.
So I think it's equally as important as my sewing machine equipment.
Yes.
I really do.
Yes. I remember on stage, because we have a stage that we've been doing demonstrations on, you were saying something about a student that was not happy with the way that their quilt turned out, and then you ironed it, and it looked totally different.
Because you really can, just like you can alter a jacket or a blouse that he just did, we can alter quilts the same way. We can almost block. You're really too young to remember blocking things, but how we would have to block earlier quilts because they would be out of square. I can do it on this ironing board.
Wow.
Because it heats, steams, and dries all at the same time.
That's amazing.
It's a marvel.
It is.
It's a marvel.
I had no idea that I was going to fall in love with an iron at us when we were doing
So I recommend
sewing machines.
you guys go check it out if you're not here
There you go.
at AllBrands
AllBrands.
stores.
Yes.
I'm sure they will all have one there in the store. So
We'll see. We're working on that now.
That's the only. Yeah, you gotta go get one.
I'm going to get one in my home for sure.
okay, then come on to Barbara's home. Okay, that's your options.
Go to Barbara's
my
and
house.
iron. Yeah.
So we are working on that. So stay tuned.
Okay, thank
right
you,
now they're
Barbara.
available on allbrands.com.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Philipp.
Bye. Have a good
Thank
one.
you, Kaye.
Thank you.
Mwah. Okay.